Hello and welcome back to another episode of Bantz with Lawrencia. How are you all doing? I hope you're doing great. For today's episode, we're going to be talking about Nollywood legendary actor Amaechi Muonago. Amaechi Muonago is currently sick. He has stroke. He is currently paralyzed and seeking for financial help to help pay for his medical bills. Now, if you've been watching Nollywood movie, you know Amaechi Muonago. He is one of the pioneers of Nollywood movie. He acted with Aki and Popo. He was the father of Aki and Popo, and that was, I think, the movie that actually made Nollywood, or made our childhood, if I may say that. So Amaechi is sick. For a very long time, he dropped out of circulation. People have been wondering, where is Amaechi Muonago? Or why has he not been in circulation in Hollywood movies, at events and everything? So one of a social media commentator or a content creator actually went to visit him, where he conducted an interview with Amaechi Muonago, and Amaechi talked about his current health challenges, that he's paralyzed, and let me just play that video for you to see what he has to say. Now watch this.
Okay, my name is Amaechi Muonago, Chief from Ogusi, the local government area of Nigeria, a Nollywood star. By the grace of God, a Nollywood star. You are correct. I am sick. This thing that is called stroke caught up with me. I was lucky. I wasn't driving. So from there, they rushed me to hospital. The first hospital was in Nollywood, where I spent some 2 months. And I was referred to teaching hospital near Nollywood. And here I am. In that set, I was with Emeka. Patients also open. Rita Edochie and Abel Okaro. We did it for 6-7 months ago. And at the end of that moment, I was to enter my car when I was struck with this problem. And since then, it's getting worse. Right now, I cannot move. I walk on my own. On my half of left, that thing is paralyzed. So it's a problem to me. I'm so sorry I didn't make it known to the public early, because I didn't know it would last this long. But as it is now, I'm calling on well-treated individuals to come on my assistance to see how they can help me. It's paralysis, half of my body. This leg, for example, this hand, for example, is not movable. And the leg sometimes is swelling up. But I find it difficult to even move it a bit. So that is the problem I'm having. I need assistance. But ever since then, I've been spending money, paying for hospitals, bed, paying for drugs, because they don't have any drugs here. It's unfortunate. So I need a help. Anybody that is touched, that is really my fan. This is the time. If I open my chest, you can confirm certain things. Come and open it to 3 months for this particular hospital. And I've been to other hospitals. So, because like I said before, I was thinking it's a week something or a few days something. I will go and come back. So very prolonged. So I didn't make it public, make it known to people. So this is why I am calling all my friends, both inside Nollywood and outside. And this is the time they will help me. I'm in dire need of help. Please.
Now, this video is at the back of John Okafor, another legendary actor who is also sick. He has undergone several surgeries and he's currently waiting to get better so that he can be flown to abroad, India, wherever they want to fly him to help with his case. Now, John Okafor has diabetes. His legs is about to be cut off, both legs. And one of the conversation that comes out of this whole thing is, what is the structure in Nollywood? Why are people, our legendary actors, what is happening to them with all the movies that they've produced or acted in? Why is it that they don't have anything at their retirement age? They are not feeling okay. Like, a lot of conversation have come out of this whole thing, and some people blame Nollywood structure, just like the way they blamed in the case of John Okafor. Some people said, oh, it is actors who spend lavishly when they were young and now they don't have money to take care of themselves. Some people blame it on Nigerian government. Like, people just have different opinions about this whole thing. First of all, I want to say that I wish Amaechi Muonago very quick recovery. I wish him to, people should donate, help him out for him to get back to his feet. But I think the bone of contention here is that the previous generation, or our fathers, our parents who are currently retiring, they did not plan for retirement. Like, I'm going to be banging on this retirement because before you blink, you get your retirement age. What are you doing now? We see Nollywood actresses or Nollywood actors who are making money right now. They are buying houses, buying cars, spending money, traveling abroad, doing a whole lot of things, living large, which was what the older generation did. They made money. You can't tell me they did not make money, because they made money. There was like a week you see one person in 5-6 movies, even if they were paid 10,000. Let's just say they made money out of it. But because they're in the limelight, they have to look the part. These are our stars, these are our legends. So you would not expect to see them in certain places. So they not just have to play that role, they have to embody that role, which comes with its own expenses. And I understand that, yes, they spent all this money, and even if you bought houses, just like the new generation are doing right now, nobody talks about inflation. Let's say if you have 30 million in 2002 when they were hot, or 1990 something when they were hot, because I think Aki and Popo, where his breakout role, he was about in the early 2000s. So let's say at that point they had 30 million and you're thinking, okay, I've planned for retirement, I have money, I can do whatever I like. You're just one sickness away from wiping out that money. you say, okay, you have houses. You're just one sickness away from that house for you to sell that house and pay for medical and even go online, just like the way they're doing now, to seek for financial help. I understand that people don't take health like you're enjoying your life, you're eating whatever you want to eat, you're doing whatever you want to do, you're smoking, drinking, because most of them, you see that they have a lot of them have died of kidney failure, different kidney problems. I am not saying that, a normally healthy person cannot have kidney problems, but sometimes this is as a result of lifestyle. Most of them don't take care of their lives, their lifestyle. They just live, the money is coming in, they're spending that money and they're living the way they want to live. You're not understanding that, okay, you're 30 today, in the next 30 years, you're 60 years old. The things you're currently doing today, you will not be able to do it when you're 60. So what is that plan? Now, most of them, when they are acting all these movies, they don't have any transition plan. If you look at Kenneth Okonkwo went back to school. He gained a law degree. Now he's in Labour Party. He's a spokesperson for Labour Party. He's in politics. He's transitioned from Nollywood to politics. Now, I am not saying that everybody must do that, but there has to be something that you can do, because if you cannot transition from one role to the other or from one profession to the other, you are not planning for retirement. Because let's say you're a bricklayer. Okay, you're a bricklayer. When you're young, you have the strength to do all those things, to carry block, to do mix cement and everything, even if you're using machines to do those things. But can you do that in your 60s? Can you do that after retirement? People think, okay, once I retire, I will just sit down. I am not going to do anything again. That is when all this little sickness is coming, because you've been active all your life, all your adult life, and you're thinking, okay, I am retiring now because I've gotten to the retirement age. Let me just sit down and do nothing. This is where diabetes will come, high blood pressure will come, stroke will come. Because even when you were younger, you were not taking care of yourself. But because you were active, those things were not. Your immune system was still okay. But now, because you're just sitting down, we need to take retirement seriously. Not just in the financial sense of it. Because if you're planning for financials and you're saving all your money, you're investing money, you're one sickness away to clear that money. You are one stroke away to wipe off everything you have. You are one kidney failure away for you to go online and start begging for money. So as you're planning for retirement, plan for good health. Nobody knows what is going to happen. You can plan and God plan everything, and then you come out and you're still sick. But that does not give you an excuse not to even take care of yourself. Our parents or the previous generation, because Amaechi Muonago, he could easily be my dad. So that's what I'm saying, our parents. So that generation, I understand they made money, but they did not look into their health. Enjoyment for them is popping all these things. And this is what my generation is currently doing, who are going to retire in the next 30, 40 years. And they're still going to face the same challenges. You cannot say, oh, Amaechi Muonago, John Okafor did not save money or they did not invest money. But inflation is real. Inflation is real. You have 30 million today. Even if that 30 million is going to be 100 million in the next 30, 40 years, the reality is what that money, the purchasing power for that money will be limited. So if people should plan that even in retirement, you're making money. Even in retirement, you're doing one or two things. I see a lot of people, especially civil servants, who retire and because they don't know what to do with that money, especially when they pay them gratuity or I don't know what they call it, or retirement package, because they've not thought about what they were going to even do after retirement, they easily give fraudsters that money. because somebody will come and tell you, okay, let me invest this money, you're going to get this amount of money or that amount of money. They will take that money and give a fraudster, and then they are suffering. A lot of people are suffering in their some people are not even up to retirement age and they are suffering because of inflation, cost of living crisis. A whole lot of things is going on. So we now coming up, we should be able to think ahead, think far ahead. If by chance you can get a dual citizenship in a country where their medical facility, where you can easily access their medical facilities, do it. Because a lot of people will spend over $100,000 buying a car that can easily get you a citizenship somewhere, that you can easily access their medical facilities. Do that for your golden years. And take care of your health. Health is wealth. A whole lot of people don't think about their health. They just believe, oh, I am young, I can do whatever I want to do. Some people will not even want to. They'll be like, oh, I am young now. I need to enjoy my life. Is it when I'm old I will enjoy my life? Enjoy it now, but everything you're doing now is going to come back to you during that age. During your retirement, they are going to come back to you. So how you want to live, how you plan to live your life matters a lot. Delayed gratification. Delay your gratification. It's not about, oh, I want to do this. Sit down and think about what kind of life do I want to live in my 70s, in my 80s, if God allow me to live up to that level. So, but people think, oh, what if I don't get to my 80s? What if I don't get to my 70s? What then happen? I will just suffer, and then, I will not even get to enjoy so it's better for me to enjoy it now. Okay, enjoy it now. What if God give you that life to live up to that age? What do you do at that point? Inflation is real. You're buying properties, you're buying bonds, you're buying shares. How many of all these people, they did all these things. We have to think strategically in terms of investment. Make sure you're earning in dollars, in pounds, or you have an investment that is giving. Most of all these celebrities, you can't tell me, they buy brand new cars. Yeah, some of them are faking it, but most of them are making money in dollars. You see them buying Birkin bags, buying this, peppering people online. They are not even thinking about, you're spending naira. Yes, I get it. But there's going to be a point in your life when naira will not cut it. There's going to be a point in your life when you're going to need, one sickness can wipe everything. What do you have in place? We're talking about AGN doesn't have structure, or Nigerian government doesn't have structure. What structure are you as an individual putting in place for you to help yourself when you get to that age? We all know Nigeria don't have structure. We all know AGN don't have structure. What are you doing? What are you doing? Don't ask. There's this saying that say, don't ask for what the country can do for you or what AGN. Ask, what can you do? Do something for yourself so that your future self can be proud of you. This is not to say that they've done anything wrong. This is to say that we should learn from these things. We should not live. Sickness can happen to anybody. You can do everything right. You can be walking on the streets. There was this story, this guy parked his G-Wagon about to cross the road, and that was it. So things can happen, but you should not take, because such things happen, don't plan for, what if it doesn't happen? When I get there, what will happen? We wish Amaechi Muonago quick recovery and good health, long life, because he's a legend. He deserves it. Anyway, today's episode is once again sponsored by Diabetes Wigs. This is a 16-inch coily hair glueless wig. If you want something like this, our details are on the screen. Get in touch with us and we get you sorted. We sell wholesale and retail. Thank you very much for watching today's episode. Please like, and share. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.